Yeah, please come, all of you. Come. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, all of you. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, Ritika, Darsana, Anne Maria, Merlina, Anthony. Yeah, anybody who has attended interview is here now? Anybody? I requested one or two people.
Yes, sir.
Acha, who is that?
Sir, this is Atira.
Pardon. Please speak.
Okay, sir.
Acha. Adira, you attended interview. Very good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Please, 2 minutes. Let us wait for 2 minutes so that others will also come so that you can share your experience. Good. Very
I
good.
have also attended the interview. I am Manju.
Manju also has come. Good. So we have 2 people. Excellent. Very happy. I am extremely happy that you 2 participants have accepted my invitation and are present here. So we will, so it's already, how many of you have come? 24, 25. Very nice. We will start with Manju Adira. We will go by ABCD. Adira is first. Adira, please come. You can speak about your experience today. Tell about, I will put questions, you answer me. For example, where was your interview?
Sir, mine was in the Trivandrum zonal office, Federal Bank.
How many people were present for the interview? How many people had been called?
It's during my slot there were 3 people, 11:30 to 12:30.
Only 3 people. Good. So was there any document verification and all that?
No, sir, nothing.
Did they ask for a printout of the call letter?
No, sir. They just asked me to sign a form. That's it.
That's very good. So how was the atmosphere? Was it air conditioned and very pleasant atmosphere, or was it a very hala bala 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 atmosphere?
It was very silent and air conditioned, and it was
Fine.
very comfortable. The amenities and infrastructure were okay.
Was it very chilly so that you were finding it difficult to bear the chillness?
No, sir, nothing of that sorts.
Very good, first class. At what you were called at 11:30? At what time was your interview?
Sir, I was called in 5 minutes after 11:30. There was another person's interview going on.
Super.
And
you are very lucky. See, that way our Federal Bank is really nice. Not like other IBPS and others where they call you at 8 o'clock, conduct interview at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That way, nice. Congrats. Now, Adira, what is your degree?
sir, I'm doing my PG in English literature.
Acha, you are English. Good. So you are doing now PG. Now tell us, what were the questions? How did it go? Next 5 minutes is for you. Carry on.
Sir, I don't think I would need 5 minutes.
Why? you are
Sir,
you are a literature student. You must talk to us nicely in English for 5 minutes.
Sir, I don't have a problem with talking, but I don't think there's much to say about the interview because, as far as questions are concerned, I didn't get any technical or anything. So I guess all that hard work did not pay off.
Please start.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So when I entered it, we began with formal greetings and all, and there was no introduction and all as such. He straight and started with my qualification and the fact that I scored very well in my school in +2 and all, and still why I chose to study literature. And the same question was asked in different ways multiple times. I gave I was exhausted of all the answers that I had in store. And then actually, like, if you answer something, they would take a question from that answer. So it was like that. Like I was even leading the interview. So whatever I answered, he would pick up something from that and then ask the next question. Then about the fact that and then about the fact that I was a rank holder in English in my undergraduation. So they wanted to know why I would choose banking as a career. And even if I deliberately tried not to spin the conversation around UPSC because I knew that would come. And I yeah I got it that they wanted that answer from me, but I did not. So I stuck on to my answer of banking. And then they asked, why not any government bank? Why would you choose a private bank like Federal Bank? Then I told the exact answer that you had posted in the group last day. There's a larger competition when it comes to public sector banks and all. And then he was like, so you are not ready for a challenge? You said when you began that you were a person who is always ready to take challenges. So does that mean that you're not ready? So it was like they tried to make me uncomfortable in a lot of ways, but I was smiling and replied. And
what is that? Mridula, are you listening? Mridula.
Just now I joined.
So start. Acha, you have missed some very good part. You see the recorded one. Be smiling always. Even now, you be smiling, all of you. That will be good. Come on, continue. Adira, Babu.
Yes,
smile.
sir. Then they asked me about. My father is working in bank ICICI. So then they told me, so your father hasn't told you about the hazard that the banking job has. Like it's a lot of pressure, blah blah stuff like that. So why would you choose to join? And sir, the thing is, whatever they asked me, I never I was not quiet, or I didn't face a situation where I didn't have an answer. I tried to answer everything as calmly as possible. And if I had a doubt, I would just ask them to repeat the question. That happened once. I just said, pardon sir, I didn't get the question, so he repeated it. They were very friendly.
How many people were there?
People.
Only
There were
two.
two people.
Was there any HR person who appeared through virtual interview?
Nothing, sir. Nothing of that sort. But the second person asked me. The first person asked me such questions like this related to my academic background, and then then the second guy asked me like questions like, what will I do if I were posted in some remote Gujarat or some place like that. And then I said that I would be able to handle, especially because I have studied in Kendra Vidyalaya, so I am accustomed to adjusting with people of all areas. So I don't think it would be a problem for me. That's what I said. So he said, yeah, that we know. So that means you know Hindi well and all. But still, then he asked me a situation like, what if we give you like 3 transfers in 3 months? First in Gujarat, then in Maharashtra, then in Madhya Pradesh. If that happens, would you take a personal grudge? Would you feel angry and betrayed? Like, say if you joined with a group of 13 batchmates and all of them were placed in Kerala and only you are the one who have to go through this ordeal, do you think, like, will you be angry? And then I said, no sir, I wouldn't be angry. I would, if the bank is giving me the opportunity to go to different places, it means they see some potential in me. So I would try to live up to that potential. That was what I said. Then he said, okay, that is understandable, but what would you say to the HR? So I told that I would try to reason with the HR. I would say that if you are giving me frequent transfers in, say, such a short span of time, I may not be getting the opportunity to form a long-standing relationship with the customer and understand the business in a particular place and expand our roots. So that means that is not going to do good for both the bank as well as our business. So in that way I would try to reason, but then even if they agree, well and good. Otherwise I think I'll try to work an amicable solution with the bank. So I think he was okay with that answer. He was said okay, and that's it, sir. I didn't get any other question. Everything were
Only like this.
Yeah.
Only
Yes,
like
sir.
this. Yeah. In fact, yesterday I discussed this question because I think you had interview day before yesterday, na?
Sir, today.
Today only. But the same
Yeah.
question I have discussed yesterday in the class. Very same question.
Oh, okay.
Very same. 1 minute. I will show you what were the questions that we were discussing yesterday. I think our candidates will tell us. I mean, almost all the questions are nothing is new for them. Everything has been discussed very much. I don't know. Maybe somebody else had been asked the same way, and very same questions had been given. See here. Introduce yourself about relocation. Then why Federal Bank? Why should we select you? Past job role, challenges faced. That is different. This one, what will be your job role? Then about my family, NPA, SLR. What are other activities besides economics, achievements? Did you visit website? Introduce yourself. Share price. How to know about Federal Bank if a person comes to, yeah, most of these questions we have discussed. Thank you so much. You know how many minutes you talked? Not 1 minute, 2 minutes. It is less than, somewhat less than 8 to 7 minutes. You are capable of talking for hours further. I have told you in my interview itself for you, and very good. Best wishes. You will be selected.
Okay.
Other things remaining constant, you will be selected. But if God is wishing that you should be in a better place, then I can't say anything. It is all whatever He decides is will happen. Best wishes. We will go
Thank
through.
you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your
Yeah,
guidance, sir.
and I am
Thank
really
you.
happy. Yeah, next Manju. Who is the next person wants to talk? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can I ask one question to her?
Who is that person's name? No.
Mridula, sir.
Mridula, ask.
How many panel members were there?
Two.
Is okay. Is it in Thiruvananthapuram or
Thiruvananthapuram.
Okay, thank you.
Next question you should have asked, how many were male, how many were female? Ask, na?
Yes, sir.
both are male only. Mostly in Federal Bank, it is both are male. But only in IBPS, SBI interview, you will have a panel of 4 or 5. One will be female. Yeah.
Okay,
Swarnim, you have a question?
Yes, sir. Sir, just a request, like if you can post the recording like after this session only, because I have interview tomorrow morning. I missed the initial part of this class. So
It was really good portion. I will post it immediately today. Say after half an hour. I will, after this, I will go for lunch, and after that I will post it. Now, Manju Warrior.
Sorry, sir. I thought you were asking about the mock interview. I attended your mock interview today at 6:30 and
No
you
problem.
asked me to attend today.
No problem.
My interview is on 29th, sir. Not yet completed.
Excellent. That's right. No problem. Absolutely no difficulties. In fact, Manju also must have faced more or less similar questions in the interview with me also. And not only you, many others who are sitting here. Yeah. Anybody else? Any questions at this stage? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I want to ask to Adira Babu because I missed some of the question that she told. So can you repeat the questions only in 2 minutes?
Yeah, our very sir. Adira, please tell what were the questions
I
asked.
just need only questions. Please repeat. I hear were.
I know. She will tell you, no problem. Not many questions were asked. She was asked question, your daddy is working in bank as ICICI Bank chief manager. Why do you want to come to bank? Because it is all problematic. And supposing I post you from Kerala to Gujarat, from Gujarat after 3 months to Maharashtra, after 3 months to Rajasthan, what will you do? There are a batch of 13 people from Kerala who are going to be recruited, out of which you alone are posted outside Kerala. What will be your reaction? How will you take up this situation with your HR? And you are an English graduate student. Why do you want to come to banking? Likewise, these questions, Sarita, you will get the very same questions tomorrow. But of course, extra question for you will be, you are a lecturer. Why are you coming here? Yeah. Anybody?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Shruti here.
Yeah, Shruti,
I
welcome.
also have interview tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I
Yeah.
am from engineering
Yeah,
background.
इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड बार बार ये क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, अरे भाई इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने का बाद में इधर आके क्या करेंगे तुम? After coming studying engineering, what will you do in our bank? Then I have already trained you all these
Yes, sir.
questions. Many times I
Yes,
have
sir.
given you answers for all these questions. That should not be
Yes,
a
sir.
problem for you. So the person who has got interview tomorrow, have I answered your question? Haripriya, sorry, Harprita. Harprita, I think her phone number, Arita. Okay.
Yes,
Arita,
sir.
yeah. Any other
Yes, sir.
doubts?
Yes,
Any
sir.
other doubts you have? Otherwise, you watch this video, you will
Okay.
hear it in her voice itself. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt to Adira.
Yeah.
Sir, Adira, how will you manage with the mask? Did they ask you remove your mask or you at an interview with mask?
I removed the mask while getting inside itself. Like the panel members also were not wearing mask, and before I entered the room, I asked the person who was sitting there, responsible for making us sign the form, whether we could use mask inside. So he said no need. So yeah.
Why don't you remove? Why don't you come in video for a second, 2 seconds, Adira? We will see your
Sir,
face. 2
sir, I
seconds.
was sitting outside.
Acha, you are sitting outside, but face only show karo na.
Yeah, sir.
So that,
Adira, what type of dress you wear during the time of interview?
yeah, good question. Adira, were you wearing pant and shirt, or which type of dress were you wearing?
Sir, I wore like a white kurti and pant. So that's it, sir. So with no design or anything.
Yeah.
With pant means casual wear or jeans or jeggings like that, or casual pants?
Casual leggings, yeah, that's what I wore. Sir, I don't think you will be able to see me. Like, am I visible?
No,
No,
come.
we can't see you.
We are seeing you. Yeah, we are seeing you.
Yes,
Best,
yes.
best wishes. Thank you. Close.
Okay.
You can close it because many others have closed it. Thank you. Good. Very nice. Thanks for your participation, Adira. Now,
Okay.
others, anybody else? In fact, today I had a very good interview with KP Manju. She was talking nicely, and with many of you. I have interviewed Arita, I have interviewed Anandu, I have interviewed Devapriya, of course, only English class. Nofal, I have interviewed. Then Abhirami, I think I talked. Shruti, I have talked. Now, any questions that comes to your mind? But in spite of my repeated telling, people are not able to remember the figures. Some lakhs and all, you just remember the figures and just tell it correctly. That will be better. But luckily, they are not asking such things. See, there are two types of interviews. One is E.P.F.O, where they will be asking questions, open questions only, where you will be going on talking. They can even sleep so that after that they will awake. Whereas here, it's a mixture of these two. One, they allow you to talk and ask, then ask question. The other things, sometimes they find out whether you are remembering facts and figures. So that is why you must be prepared for both types. Now, any other questions you have?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, if they when they ask question like that, why Federal Bank? Then if we tell the business of a Federal Bank is good and all
No. Business of Federal Bank is okay. You should first start by telling, I have studied engineering, but there are no sufficient job opportunities in my field, and a federal bank offers a good career prospects, and the federal bank is increasing its business. It has shown 64% increase year on year basis. In the profit has risen to 601 crores, and I am extremely hopeful of an excellent career in this, because I have good ability to communicate, good interaction, interpersonal relations. I am a hardworking person. You start telling about your strengths.
Okay, little bit of Federal Bank and then about myself. That how I am good for this.
Now, for example, if I ask you, why did you come to this class? Sir, you are sitting in Canada, so I have come. Is that an answer? No. Sir,
No.
sir, you are a person with rich experience. I am coming. Is that the answer? No. The answer is, sir, I have a hope that I can learn from what you teach. And
Yes.
it may be of use for me in my interview in Federal Bank. That's why I am coming. Similarly, your joining Federal Bank is for bettering your prospects or improving
For
your prospects, and
better
only
career growth.
better career growth. Only thing is the cross question like Adira Babu had, why are you coming to us and not going to public sector? For that, I had told her, sir, I have not written a public sector bank so far, or I have written once, I could not qualify. Don't hesitate to accept the failure. And I told her to tell that point that say I have written this exam, I have come out successful, I am before you, and also the competition in public sector is very heavy, very high.
And sir, fair selection is also
And
there.
for that only they are countering you by putting a question. That
Ye-
means you are not interested in facing challenges. Now,
Yes.
if I had been there, I would have told, why should I take a big challenge when I can get similar job without that challenge? But that you can't tell in interview. Please don't tell.
No.
Don't tell. But that is what I had in my mind. But that cannot be told. They also know that this is the answer.
Sir,
Arey bhai,
then what should
see,
we take
no,
them challenge?
no. Pardon, what should the challenge ka matlab?
Huh.
I will take challenges in working. You turn the ball to him. Sir, I am a person who is interested in taking up challenges. I will take up challenges here by competing with public sector banks and get maximum business from them. I will talk to people freely. I will be very friendly to others. I will use social media. I will try to use all my marketing strategies. I will learn more from people who are more experienced. There's some masala you have to add.
Okay. So if they ask that if you are not going for public sector banks, and if they are saying that means you are not ready to take challenge, then I have to turn the ball in my side. That I will challenge
No,
while
you
working.
put the ball in their court.
Okay.
Just joking.
Okay.
But try to, I know, all said and done, Jit, whatever I'm going to talk may not be fully of use. In Tamil, we have a phrase, Katti kodutha sorum, solli kodutha sollum, romba dooram varadu. Say whatever food we carry with us for our journey, or whatever points that have been told to us, they will not last long because the situation there may be different.
Yes.
जितना भी बोलने से भी वो पूरा आपको नहीं होगा. उधर में जो सिचुएशन होता है उसका बारे में सोच के आप केयरफुली मैनेज करवाना है. I am talking this for another girl, Yashashvi Gupta. She's a very good part. Yeah. Tell me, Harita.
Sir, I have a little doubt. Sir,
Harita,
they
why are you feeling very fearful today?
Yes, sir, I am little bit fearful while Sudhi is asking lot of questions because tomorrow she have to face interview. Day after tomorrow, me also. So I'm little bit tense today.
Murdula also will come with you day after tomorrow. Don't worry. You are going to Calicut?
Sir. Yes, sir, I'm going to Calicut.
You will meet her, Murdula ji also.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Sir, tomorrow is my niece's birthday.
Oh, tomorrow is your?
Yes, niece's birthday. She is going to get 2 years old.
Oh, great. Congratulations. But we don't remember your niece.
Here is my
No, we remember only your parrot.
Here is parrot.
You are the girl with the
Here
parrot.
is my interview.
No problem. What is that?
Yes.
Arey bhai, these things, those things cannot help us in any way.
Yes, sir.
My brother's 50th marriage anniversary took place in Chennai, but what I can do? I have to stay here and look at the videos afterwards. That's what we have to do. Ask them to take video or photographs so that you can come and see that.
No, sir, I can reach up at Amravati by evening.
Yeah.
My interview is at Nagpur and I can go. It is manageable.
Very good, very good. Even otherwise, you watch the video through Facebook or YouTube, something like that. That can be done.
And the interview is more important.
Yeah, yeah. It is.
Sir,
Yeah, you know, in
can I
Tamil we
ask
have a
one?
phrase. In Tamil we have a phrase. Kallai kandal naye kanom, naye kandal kallai kanom. मतलब ये है, वो पत्थर सोचने से
कल करे
पत्थर
सो
होता है,
आजकल.
वो भगवान सोचने से तो भगवान होता है. कल करने से, what is that?
सर मुझे लगा I thought you said that कल करे सो आजकल, आजकल है सो कल.
That is
There is
another
one.
phrase. That is another phrase. What has to be done today, you get it done today itself. But we can't have
Yes,
the
sir.
cake and also eat it. हम तो केक खाना चाहते हैं, and I want to have the cake always with me. Is it possible? No.
No.
Yeah. So I have trained all of you sufficiently well from 1st of July. We have been together for at least 24, 25 days, at least half an hour per day. And you have been given sufficient input. Don't worry. They cannot ask any question other than what we have discussed. If they ask also, manage it tactfully. Could you follow? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Subject-based question. Subject-based question.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
I completed in geology, so I think they will ask any question related
No,
to
no.
geology.
They may not know the spelling of geology. So on a funny side, on a lighter vein, they may not know the spelling of geology also. Because I have been in this for so many days, but still very rarely we come across geology candidates and all. And so don't worry, they may not ask, but you, however, know what is geology, what is the advantage of geology, why did you choose geology, who are the famous people in geology, in what way geology is useful for our day-to-day life. Like this, for every subject you can put this question. Be ready, who are the famous people in geology, something like that. आप उसका बारे में prepare कर दो. Harita, Baburaj, the one day when you took mock interview, you were very happy, very cheerful and talked, but today you are very shaking. Why?
I don't know, sir. I'm a little bit
No,
fear. That's why.
don't be nervous. You can do well.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Fine, fine.
Anybody else wants to ask some question?
One doctor.
Yeah, Anaka.
Who is the chairman of Federal Bank?
Yeah.
Balagopal.
Yeah,
Balagopal Chandrasekhar.
Balagopal Chandrasekhar. Correct.
Who is Kapil Bhatia, sir?
Pardon?
Kapil Bhatia.
Kapil Bhatia, is there any such name?
At first, when I
must be one
got
of
the
the
answer Balagopal
head
Chandrasekhar,
of
and when
commercial
I
banking.
Googled it, I got the answer as Kapil Bhatia. Then I go
It's
to
Balagopal.
official
It's
website, sir.
Balagopal because in their annual report there is a message from the chairman, and I noticed it's Balagopal Chandrasekhar.
Yeah. Now I am getting Balagopal Chandrasekhar is the chairman of the board. It is given in LinkedIn. Hello. I am giving his page also in our Telegram group. All of you go and see him there also. Okay.
Sir, Kapil Bhatia is head of commercial banking.
Acha, good. Thank you. I don't know. So the one problem with me is that I don't remember things. Every time I see Google before me and then ask questions. But you can't afford to be like this. Very good. Now, any other doubts? I think we have 5.
Sir.
Yeah.
So should we carry our documents along with us while we go for the interview?
No need.
Even okay, sir. Only the ID card as well as admit card is enough, right?
Yes, admit card also they are not asking. If you show your because your photo is with them, they can always see you. But anyhow, you take it with you.
Okay, sir.
Good. Any other questions? Yeah. Anybody?
Sir.
Yeah.
They will ask about presidential election.
Yeah, certainly. But today they have not asked. In Trivandrum, they have not asked because most of them may not be in favor of BJP. Sorry to say so. Most of them may not be in favor of BJP. Most of them are communist minded or something like that. That Pinarayi Vijayan oriented. So they may not be very happy about that. Sorry to say, but
Okay.
that is a fact. But if you go in other interviews, you will have this question. But normally you do get questions like, say, Sri Lanka crisis,
Yes.
Russia crisis, then monkeypox in Kerala, your health minister in Kerala, some Meera Jasmine, not Meera, sorry, not Meera Jasmine.
Veena George, sir.
Correct. Veena George.
Veena George, sir.
Yeah, Meera Jasmine, who is that? Who is Meera
Yes,
Jasmine?
Meera Jasmine is a lead actress.
She's an actress.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
She's a national award winner too.
See, I am remembering only good people. Another, who is the latest national award winner? Actress?
Aparna Balamurali. Aparna.
Abarna Balamurali and Surya and one
Sur-
more guy.
Ajay Devgan.
Yes, Jay.
Ajay. So, his name pronunciation also very difficult, you know. Yeah, Shruti should answer this. Why is he not having Devgan? Devgan.
Devgan.
I know.
Ajay Devgan.
It's difficult to pronounce spelling.
He cut down his name as it reduces A from his name because he believes in numerology.
Oh, that is the reason. Acha.
Yes, sir.
Because
It was actually
I was not knowing how to pronounce Devgan. That's why I was struggling. Devgan. Excellent. Now, anybody else would like to ask question? Did I used to talk every day 3 times? Today he has not opened his mouth. Deny. What happened? Acha, your internet is not all right. Internet is not all right. I think Denai is having.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah. Denai, I think you are having some internet fever today. That's why you are not talking.
Yes, sir.
Internet is not all right. Good. Darsana, would you like to ask? Supposing you are permitted to ask some question, Darsana, to that our Shruti has gone, but doesn't matter. You ask question. What is the question to Shruti? Come on, quick, Darsana.
Hi, Sudhi. So my doubt is whether is it like a stress interview or are they all cool and friendly? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Sudhi, can you hear me?
Shruti has not attended the interview. The only Adira
sorry.
has attended. It is not a stress. It is not
I
stress
have interview today. No,
Oh.
I have interview tomorrow, not today. I have not
Okay,
attended
so
today. It's for tomorrow.
Tomorrow only. This problem is there.
Yes.
For North Indians. Kal for today, kal for tomorrow, kal for yesterday. Everything a confusion. Kal make both confusion. Yeah. Next.
Sir, I have
Adira,
a
can
doubt.
you
Like at the end, if they ask us, like, do you have any question for us? So what should we ask them?
Just a smile, show your teeth to them, and then come out. Thank you, sir. I hope I have answered to your satisfaction. Thank you so much, sir. Like that you say. Like you have to act, Baba. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very happy.
No,
Like that.
sir. No, sir.
No, sir. What? Don't.
No, sir. Thank you very much.
Correct. That is how you have to say and come out. Don't worry about it.
We can start when they are told to start your self introduction. Can we start with myself or I am, which will be better?
No, I am normally I start like this, or I start. My name is so and so.
Sir, I read in a book that we
Sir,
should not start with
No.
myself.
Hello. Let me
Sir,
tell you. Don't get worked up with any this or that. Go by what comes to your mind immediately. Nothing wrong. Whatever you speak, be convinced of what you are telling. If you are going to doubt what you are telling, you will be committing mistakes. Yeah. I normally start whenever I go to the trainees and I start, good morning, candidates. My name is Sambasivam, I'm coming from so and so place. Like that, I will start introducing myself. Yeah.
Fine, sir.
In fact, while working in Indian Bank as a faculty, I used to give a very big introduction. Candidates, I joined the bank as a clerk in the year 1969 as a clerk cum typist in the personal department. Thereafter, I worked as a stenographer in our legal department, got promoted in the year 1973. I had completed my CAAB in 1972. I worked in Calcutta Main. I also worked in regional office of Calcutta as an officer. Then I was promoted as an accountant and posted in Siliguri. Then as manager in Jalpaiguri branch. I was in Jalpaiguri till 77. When I had interest in teaching, I opted for teaching and I came back to Calcutta Training Center in 77. Thereafter, I was shifted to Training Center in Chennai in 1978. After being there in the training system till 83, since the promotion opportunities were denied, I opted for going as a branch manager in North Usman Road branch, where I had very big customers like N.T. Ramarao, Dasari Narayan Rao, Vijay Nirmala, and say Tyagarajan and so many others. I was in training system till 86. In 86, when a transfer was initiated for me, I again opted for teaching system. I opted for training again. So totally I have served in training for 11 years. And after that 5 year again in training system, I opted for managership in Oteri, then Dr. Alagappa Road in Chennai. And I also served in our Kanchipuram regional office as deputy chief officer. In between this, I had got two promotions, one while serving in North Usman Road, another while serving as faculty in our training system. While serving in training system itself, I had written books for clerical recruitment, officer recruitment. I am talking about 1980s. In those days, using the books from competition success review of those days. From that, you know what happened. Then I had also written promotion booklets in the year 1991. And after being in Kanchipuram also, then I came to Dr. Alagappa Road in Chennai. And then on promotion as scale 4, I was posted to Delhi, house cars. From house cars, I went to Salem, Maine. In the year 2001, this voluntary retirement offer came. It was a good offer, so I opted. And since then, I am associated with guiding people for interviews. In Salem also, I was teaching bank recruitment exams. In Chennai also, I was teaching bank recruitment exams. I used to go to various engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka, and all that. Besides that, I was writing books. I have written books for IAS, law, national law entrance exams, then NIFT exam, and for group discussion interview skills published by Sakti Publications. And since 2019, I am before you, say, in conducting, guiding people for interview skills. So this is myself. So I just wanted to tell you fully so that you get an option about, know about me. Thank you so much for listening for the last 1 minute patiently. Any questions? Christine or Surface, any question?
No, sir.
No, very good.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir,
sir,
NCR
this
was
is
your
Mridula.
customer, sir?
Pardon.
Superstar
I retired in scale 4,
Superstar.
chief manager.
No, sir, you talked about NTR. Superstar Telugu, right?
NTR. I was in North Usman Road in the year 1983. N.T. Ramarao's house was nearby my branch. I have met in person Balakrishna's wife and others. They used to come to our bank for locker. I have first account of Banu Priya. The actress was opened when I was branch manager. I remember she came with her brother and the account was opened in 1984. Thereafter, she might have opened so many accounts. Yeah. So,